Just waking up from a nice dream. Bitcoin pumping on a live stream. Smile shine brighter than a high beam. Ever seen live trading on a widescreen? Bitcoin showing you the steps to own it. We got the alpha, I bet you want it. I'm having fun, send a lecture on it. Randy, put a little extra on it.
It's mutable and decentralized. No censorship or hard cap supply. It's open source and we classify the blockchain secure, and that's exactly why. It's hard money with a new plan. It bounced a lot like this new jam. The Bitcoin dipped and we ain't gon' trip. I'ma be bullish on you, fam.
I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it. 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 I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it.
This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. At Vacation Genie, we believe digital currencies are meant to do more than just sit in your wallet. They're meant to take you places. We want to help you step into the future of cryptocurrency spending, as travel is one of the top categories for spending your crypto. It provides you with the best ROI, lasting memories. Make sure to check out Vacation Genie today. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Friday. And yes, I said Friday because we worked this entire week to now sit back, relax, rave, and talk about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. And we have a lot to discuss today. Coinbase with prediction markets. We also have a new chairman of the CFTC. Amongst that, we have a bunch of other crypto news. We got Ripple news. We got Dogecoin from Terraform. Guys, we remember him. What's happening? We also have the ECB making some comments that we knew was going to happen, but people said we were crazy. I love those moments where people are like, Randy, you're so crazy. But it turns out that, like, I'm not that crazy. I might be crazy, but not that crazy. And so we do have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers, and a subscriber goal of 24,620 today, 8 more. I would really love to get 25,000 subscribers for this channel. We have been dying for that for years. Let's do it. In addition, I want to say good morning to you as you say good morning to me, and check out our 3 amazing sponsors of the show. That includes Cake Wallet, Market Cipher, use code ZESTY for 15% off, and then head over to Vacation Genie and book your cruise with crypto. Let's say good morning to everyone here. Boo-doo-doo. All right, we got Silver Days, Uncle Billy's in the chat, Doge Bull, we have Silver Back, we have Mike Vollmer, Mark Smithson, Jesse, as always, thank you to Black Hat, we got Ulset, who else we got? I know Pieces on multiple platforms, I already saw him, Aquarian, nice to see you, Bobby F, we have Bobby Flesh as well. Who else we got? Andy S, I see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ray K, I just peeked at your email right before I went live, so copy that. I see you. Gary, good morning. He's on multiple platforms. Who else we got here? Mike Mazzone, Yukio Romuald is over there on X. Welcome. Flat Earth Currency, what's up? We have Verhoofdy Floof, Backup, Mama Shadow. Who else? We got Alex Kaimana, Crypto Dude. I think that's Rob C, if I'm not wrong. Is that Rob C? All right. Craig Franklin, good morning. Nice to see you. We have people on TikTok, Cyberman. Who else is on TikTok? I can't see the text. It's too far away from me and it's too small. Please go to YouTube, please. DePlug, nice to see you. Welcome. All right, let's get it. I'm excited. We're going to get into everything. Digi, hello. Casper is on Rumble. Brothers Van Kirk, nice to see you over on X. Oh boy, Loco for Crypto. Oh my gosh, everyone's hanging out with us this morning. Tube and Jar, everyone's here. If I didn't say good morning to you and you want a nice GM, then please make sure you yell at me in capital letters in the chat and tell me I'm a horrible person. All right, let's get after it. We're gonna get into crypto news, right, Chipper? John Shanks. John said, I'm here. They tried hiding you from me today. That's what YouTube does. They like to hide us. I actually was thinking about starting a new channel, but then it'll take me forever to get monetized. So, Gentle, good morning. Hello, everyone. Jammy Dodger, nice to see you from Scotland. Oh, boy. Michael Cartwright with 10 memberships. Oh yeah. Thank you so much, Michael. Appreciate you. We also have a members only after show. So if you guys are members of the channel, you get access to the after show that's in Discord. So go to YouTube, become a member, go to Discord, connect your YouTube account, and you'll be able to hang out with us once this live stream concludes. Pat Markey, nice to see you. Welcome, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let's get after it. I'm excited. All right. Market recap. Here we go, guys. We got Zcash up 8%, Leo up about 8.5%. We do have MYX down 9%, with Memecore down 11%. These are our biggest losers of the day, as it seems. But we're going to continue breaking things down with Bitcoin. Hi, Gentle. I see you. We do have Bitcoin trying to break through this 88K mark. We're at $87,870 right now. We're up 2.8%. Again, where we want to find footing is around here at about 83 to 85K or down to that 74 to 77K range. Bullishly, we're looking at 93, 94K, and even looking upwards of that 200-day SMA that is currently lying at 108.1K. We do have the momentum that's continuing to dip here, along with that money flow still in the red. However, the VWAP is looking to make some moves. Ooh, that would be exciting. We also have the RSI that is still technically bearish, but making a little bit of a bullish push today. Let's see if we could glide toward that neutral and go bullish by next week for Christmas. We do want a green Christmas. And speaking of Christmas, I do plan to go live on Christmas. But the thing is, y'all, is I'm debating, like, what do we give away on Christmas? Should it be Bitcoin? Should it be Litecoin? Should it even be Solana? Because we have some people that are willing to give us some Solana to give away for the show. So I don't know what you guys want to do, because I know Bitcoin is the most accessible one. So if we start asking for like USDT on Solana and things like that, it's going to be harder for you guys to get that address right off the bat. So I'm going to leave it. I'm going to end the current poll. We're going to start a new one. What would you like to win, or what should we give away on Christmas? Because I plan to give away some crypto. So do we give away Bitcoin, which takes forever, and I'm going to have to send it a lot of the prizes after the show? Bitcoin, Litecoin, I think, is something that's easily tradable and accessible in the US. So Bitcoin, Litecoin, or Solana. But again, when you win, you have to have these addresses on hand. Like, we don't have time to be like doing all this craziness. So here are the three options: Bitcoin, Litecoin, or Solana. Let me know what you guys would like to have us give away on Christmas. Enter the poll. Whatever wins the poll, we're going to give away. We're just looking for things that are fast and cheap and just easy. So there you go. And I know that most people do have Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Solana addresses. So yeah, there you go. Enter that poll. Whatever wins by the end of the show is what we're going to give away next week. And continuing, let's get into our breaking news headlines, shall we? We have a lot to talk about. Bitcoin by Lightning. A lot of people don't have Lightning wallets. That's the thing. They either have, or if they give us the wrong address, then it gets lost. So I'm trying to just like stick to what people know, because we need accessibility here, and we don't have time to be like downloading 5,000 wallets for people. Even though if you want to do that and if you need help doing that, we'll definitely help you, but it's going to be hard to run a giveaway like that. So I'm just trying to make the giveaway fast and easy and fun. Anyways, let's get into some breaking news headlines. We have a lot to chat about, so let's do it. The president of the European Central Bank, or the ECB, her name is Christine Lagarde, and she doesn't like people, she doesn't like freedom, and she really doesn't like anything that has to do with anything else but her and her ways, which includes the euro, and even more so the digital euro, which we told people it was going to come out. They said, no way, there's going to be no CBDCs in the EU. Well, of course there's going to be, because people like her are radical, and that's what they want, is to control your life. And so they're shifting the focus to roll out the digital euro. Is that a surprise? Absolutely not. ECB President Christine Lagarde said Thursday the central bank has completed their technical and preparatory work on the digital euro, and it is now up to political institutions to act. The project, which aims to create a public digital means of payment, is under review by the European Council and the European Parliament. Her remark came during the ECB's final press conference of the year, where policymakers left the Eurozone's key interest rates unchanged. She reaffirmed that the ECB's commitment to a meeting-by-meeting approach to rate decisions, saying they will be based on incoming economic and financial data, inflation outlooks, and how effectively policy is working. Well, let's just go ahead and state the freaking obvious here, which is they're going to create a digital currency that can magically be printed, and there's obviously no method to the madness as to how many euros are in circulation. Therefore, to say, oh, they're going to watch for inflation, that's really up to them too. Like, I mean, am I crazy or am I crazy? Because there's no way she could say, oh, it matters about inflation. When if they just force everyone to have a digital euro and they're just going to ice out everyone that they don't like, then they're just going to digitally print and there's going to be no transparency. We won't know how many digital euros are in circulation. And so this is just absolute like yap. That makes no sense because they are going to keep doing it. And so she says that they're not pre-committing to a particular rate path when it comes to inflation. And then she said she pointed to the digital euro as a strategic priority for Europe's financial future because she knows the euro is dying and people don't subscribe to their propaganda in the EU. People are frustrated. If you retweet something, if you make a meme, then you will be prosecuted or thrown in jail. There is no free speech there. And the way to lock in communism or things of that nature is by doing a central bank digital currency. Because again, if they don't like what you're saying or what you're doing, then if you only have digital currency like a CBDC, they will just shut it off or shut your account off. And this is what they started to do in Nigeria. If you remember a few years ago, we reported on the show, they wanted to push the digital naira. And so the digital naira is like their CBDC. And so they told people you can't transact more than $30 at point of sale, meaning if I went to the store, I could only spend $30 in cash. And everything else had to be paid in their digital naira. That is not cool. So people went and started burning down banks because they were like, I want my money. Because they started to say that your physical currency was not accepted. We saw that in the United States during the lockdowns. If you remember, you were going to stores trying to spend cash and they told you no. They only wanted contactless payments. So they're already phasing out cash. They don't want you to have anything related to self-custody. Because if I'm going to Donkey and I'm buying a coffee with cash, am I committing a crime? No. Is that transaction quote unquote private? Yes. And they don't like that. They want to know everything that you're doing and everywhere that you're going. This is about control. And I hope that people see that because she even tries to make light of the whole thing, saying our ambition is to make sure that in the digital age, there is a currency that is the anchor of stability for the financial system. That one line, she's been saying financial stability. Like, are you freaking kidding me? She's been saying the same thing for years. How is there financial stability because you created this currency? If you really wanted financial stability, why didn't you make that happen years ago? Why didn't you control the money printing years ago? Why didn't you make a better environment for people to grow the economy before this? But no, it's just an excuse to get in your heads and get in your pockets and control you. That is all it is about. And so I think it's just absolutely vile what they're doing to people over here. So I really don't like what they're doing here, obviously. And so the digital euro is initially expected to launch in the second half of 2026. Yeah, they don't like crypto for a reason because it's about freedom. You know what? Let me go find my clips of Christine Lagarde. I think I need to go find that. ECB president. Let's go take a gander at this. I think I have it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. All my receipts. This was from Daily Zest episode 84, guys. 84. We are on episode 726 today. So this was like over 600 episodes ago. So remember that line I told you about that she said that it needs to be stability for the financial system. She's basically calling us all stupid and saying that we need the central banks in order to have financial stability, because Bitcoin, again, poses a threat where people get to move on and do whatever they want. So this is from March 2023 and April of 2023. Listen up.
We central bankers, we have been operating as a monetary anchor in relation to the commercial banks and the private money. If we are not in that game, if we are not involved in experimenting, in innovating,
Oh, darn, what's happening? They're censoring us. Start over.
Where do we stand? We central bankers, we have been operating as a monetary anchor in relation to the commercial banks and the private money. If we are not in that game, if we are not involved in experimenting, in innovating in terms of digital central bank.
Wow. The fact that we can't even play this right now. Wow.
Innovating in terms of digital central bank.
Wow, no way. This won't play. Let's see the other one. This one is what people really like to hear. Around right here. No way. Wait, where's my Wi-Fi? Am I live? Are we still good? What? Are we good with this Wi-Fi? I believe we are. Whoa, they won't let me play Christine Lagarde. Because literally, in this interview, it talks about Bitcoin, and she said that basically, if you are transacting a certain amount, then you're in the gray area, and that if they don't like you, they don't like what you're doing, then you will get arrested. That is what she said in this interview. And then here, as you started to hear her say, look, media cannot be played. What? What? You're seeing this in real time. You're seeing this in real time that they're not letting us play this video. Wow. But even, again, in that video, she said they need a CBDC or else they don't have control over you. Wow. You're seeing it in real time. Wow, that is insane. Just absorb that for a minute. Absorb that. That we can't play that video. Both of them. Both of them. Please smash the like, subscribe, and share. What are we doing out here? We're just crazy people on the internet, I guess. Speaking of the UK, let's dive into the UK now. Bybit is returning to the UK with 100 trading pairs after them having, I guess, a 2-year hiatus. And we heard this similar story to some other exchanges like India, CoinDCX, I believe it was the name we were chatting about yesterday. Coinbase invested in them. They were also on a 2-year hiatus. Bybit, the second largest crypto exchange by volume, said it had returned to the UK after 2 years of stricter rules around the promotion and marketing of crypto services, forcing them out. The companies that boast some 80 million users worldwide restarted the UK services, including spot trading on 100 currency pairs on Thursday. The FCA, the Financial Conduct Authority, had been vigilant in regulating advertising and marketing of crypto services to British residents. And again, they were saying, like, even back in the day, in 2023, that they weren't allowed to really advertise to people because it was too unsafe to advertise crypto. But it's okay to advertise gambling. It's also okay to go and advertise for people to go into the stock market, say, oh my gosh, the AI boom, and then people invest and then the stock dies, and you know, that's okay. You can lose all your money there, but you can't lose all your money in crypto or make a lot of money in crypto. Isn't that funny? Let's talk about the US now. Please smash the likes. Coinbase is filing lawsuits in 3 different states to defend prediction markets, which is also what Kalshi is doing. And Coinbase made the announcement yesterday that they are doing prediction markets in partnership with Kalshi. So, of course, Brian Armstrong is going to go to bat for prediction markets now. Coinbase, a crypto exchange that plans to add prediction markets to their platform, is taking legal action against Connecticut, Illinois, and Michigan over their attempts to regulate the markets. The company filed lawsuits to confirm what is clear, according to
take over the
CLO
sovereignty
poll.
of Europe.
What the
I
frick?
don't want a foreign currency to be.
Oh shoot, Christine Lagarde is back! Oh shoot, we might have to go back and play that. But CLO from Coinbase, the chief legal officer, Paul, wrote in an X post saying that prediction markets fall under the jurisdiction of the CFTC and not individual state gaming regulators. And so he said state efforts to control our outright block these things will stifle innovation and violate the law, which I agree with. Like, how can you outright block something like that? Again, I think it also comes down to, are the states making money from it? And if the state ends up making money from the prediction markets, then they would just let it slide. Same thing that happened with sports gambling. Sports gambling was very taboo in a lot of states. But once the state said, you know what? We'll reach a deal, we'll make money off of the gambling, then it's on every commercial possible. You go watch football, every commercial is FanDuel, all these different types of gambling sites. Which again, if you want to gamble your life away, go do that. You have the right to do that, because if it's your money, it should be your choice. Which, is it really in the TradFi economy? The answer is no, and that is why crypto. That's it. That's it. I know, guys, YouTube is hiding us. I know. I'm trying out here. We're trying to defeat the evil algo right now. The evil algo. Oh, thank you guys, Silverback, going on TikTok. Yes, if you're on TikTok, please go ahead and go to YouTube. Just help a girl out. We're trying to get 25,000 subscribers here. We're at 24,614 subscribers. So please go ahead and subscribe so we can get 25K. Call your mother, call your sister, call your uncles. I don't care what you got to do. Have them subscribe. All right. In addition, we do have some drama. Oh my gosh, I love the drama. We do have Dodo. We know Dodo. You know, like the channel like Dodo, where it's like all the it's like a National Geographic where it's like all these videos of nature and stuff. I feel like there should be like a Dodo version of like crypto, because there is so much going on here that like it's just like the nature of crypto. One guy comes in, they think he's amazing, then he scams everybody. And Dogecoin is one of those people. We remember the whole Terra Luna shenanigan, and there is yet another lawsuit that involves him. So now Jump Trading has been sued for $4 billion because of their connection to Dogecoin. And the Terra Luna collapse as well. This is another thing that just shouldn't even be talked about anymore, just because this whole thing with Dogecoin is like 1 million years old now. However, the bankruptcy court appointed administrator of the Terraform Labs collapse is suing Jump Trading, accused of high-speed trading company of illegally profiting from and contributing to the $40 billion crash. Todd Snyder, tasked with winding down what remains of the crypto empire, is seeking $4 billion in damages from the trading company. The co-founder, William DeSoma and Kanav Korea, who began as an intern and rose to become the platform's president. Terra's Post Chapter 11 X account confirmed the Wall Street Journal story in an X post on Friday. Snyder said Jump Trading is actively exploited the Terraform Labs ecosystem through manipulation, concealment, and self-dealing that enriched Jump while financially devastating thousands of unsuspecting investors. This action is necessary to hold Jump Trading accountable for illegal conduct that directly caused the largest crypto collapse in history. Now, this was back in 2022 when Terraform collapsed. Again, this was a $40 billion explosion that literally wrecked everybody. And then it was around the same time as FTX. It was FTX, it was Terra Luna, it was BlockFi, it was Celsius. It was just everything was getting tossed at us. But at the same time, when things get tossed at us like that, we catch it, we give it right back, and we know that we learn from our mistakes, and that's just about it. So if anything, again, it teaches you to do your own research, be your own bank, and stop all the madness. Hello everybody. I know that the TikTok comments are really small, so I'm sorry if I don't see them. I apologize. Please go to YouTube if you need me to see your comments and things. When Japan news, I'm not sure on that one. It's crazy. I couldn't play either video. It's crazy. Sheesh, man. Sheesh. let's continue. We have more things to chat about. Like on Capitol Hill, DC, we do have the SEC making moves, Hester Peirce, a crypto task force. They are bullish, they are gung-ho, and they're aiding brokers on crypto custody, which is a major thing that they're even talking about custody at this point. Now, it's the broker's turn for crypto clarity as the SEC has their staff statements meant to reveal their current thinking on how to treat digital assets, and in this case, touching on brokers' physical possession of assets, and separately posing some questions about so-called or alternative trading systems, or ATSs, for crypto. One of the two latest releases this week deals with custody of customers' crypto securities at regulated broker-dealers, advising the firms on how to properly possess those assets, including protecting customers' private keys. As long as they follow informal standards set out in the statement, broker-dealers won't get a knock on their door from the SEC. Their approach must also anticipate blockchain malfunctions, 51%, hard forks, or airdrops, according to the statement from their Division of Trading and Markets. Now, their advice would help TradFi trading firms find further comfort in their handling of crypto. It would also include tokenized stocks and debt securities, though the specific definition of crypto security hasn't been fully established. So while all the news is coming out, there still is a little bit of that smoke and mirrors. Maybe not even smoke and mirrors. Maybe it's more Steam and Windows. Maybe it's Steam and Windows instead. Maybe I'm just crazy. But my statement stands. Tokenized deposits, tokenized stocks, everything is going in this direction. The SEC knows it. Though they won't tell us what a security is, I don't think they really know how to define that because, again, I'll say the same thing that I said when Gary Gensler was around, which is the fact that crypto is neither commodity nor security, but human nature is saying, here's something, how do we relate it to something we already know? Instead of just saying, you know what, this is a whole new thing, this is how you handle it. That is the progression we need to make in the US. Let crypto be open, let us do what we need to do, boost the economy, and let people make money and be happy. But I don't know. I hope that happens. We need to make America rich again. We need to make America wealthy again. We can't have people struggling to buy everyday things. Like the quality of life is diminishing in the US. I see people posting about why does no one in the US have kids? Well, that's because it costs too much to have kids. Baby formula, diapers, all these things, even getting care is difficult. I am livid right now, y'all, and I'll tell you why. Because I've been having some health problems, right? And I'm like, okay, I need to go see a doctor. So I try to call the doctor. And you know what they did? They were like, oh, you know what? We can't really get you in until a week from now. I'm like, but I need help now. No, but I was like, oh, but I know I need a specialist. So can I go get a specialist? They said, no, you have to wait to go see your primary care, pay for that appointment, then get a referral, and then pay for the specialist just for them to probably end up telling me that they can't help me anyway. This is the problem with the freaking health system here. It's absolutely garbage. Everything is so slow. Nothing makes sense. If you try to go get help, oh, you tell them I'm in pain. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. What? You're telling me I can't get an appointment because I need to see my primary care that has no appointments till next year. And then by that time, it's either my problem escalates to the point where I'm in a really bad position or I resolve it by the time that happens. Are you for real? I don't know. This is the problem with America. It is. It is. Ridiculous. Anyways, we do have things happening within the CFTC. We do have a new chairman of the SEC. Let's dive into our spotlight, and we're going to get after that. We'll get into coins to watch. You know what? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're doing that. The Senate, confirming finally Mike Selig, who is our new CFTC chairman. Even Caroline family like her. She was the acting chairwoman until Mike takes over. Oh, sorry. And she literally had a hat on that said, make the CFTC great again. I thought that was very classy of her. I really do like Caroline Pham. I think she's a cool gal. And to even, I knew that. I even knew that. I was like, I sensed her vibe. And because she's so dope and things of that nature, you know what she's doing? She is joining the MoonPay team, and we love MoonPay. Now, let's talk about the Senate confirming our crypto-friendly nominees to take over not only the CFTC, but the FDIC as well. Donnie T's Oh, sorry, I want to get rid of that ad. Donnie T's opening year wanes in his second admin, and he's finally landing his permanent appointments to helm two of the most important U.S. crypto regulators, Mike Selig as chairman of the CFTC and Travis Hill as chairman of the FDIC, which the FDIC was a big proponent of Operation Choke Point 2.0 when Gary Gensler was here. But then right before Donnie T came into office, remember that they literally said that a lot of people resigned from both the CFTC and the FDIC, including the SEC with Gary Gensler. So a lot of these agencies got wiped clean just because people didn't want to catch the smoke. They didn't want that smoke from Donnie T. Now, the CFTC is poised to become a leading regulator for U.S. crypto activity, especially if Congress completes the legislative work to give more specific crypto authority to the derivatives watchdog. The Senate approved Selig and Hill in a package of dozens of other nominees on Thursday with the 53-43 vote. Once sworn in, Selig will take over as the as the permanent chairman and taking over Caroline Pham's position, and she did a lot so far. She also planned to join MoonPay, which we love. Selig has been working on crypto policies as an official at the SEC, and once he takes over, some of the digital asset tasks already underway with the CFTC's so-called crypto sprint would include a push for stablecoins and tokenized collateral and a rulemaking to insert blockchain tech into the regulatory language across the agency. They also encourage regulatory platforms or regulated platforms to begin issuing spot leveraged crypto products, and Bitnomial was the first to step up and include such an offering. So big things. Big things. I absolutely love this. So I'm hoping that we have some bullish things going on within the CFTC, within the FDIC, because we just need people to go ahead and just do good things. Give us peace out here. Let crypto prosper. Let America be rich again. Let us be rich. That is hopefully what happens. Hold on. My wires got a little caught up in the madness. They got a little caught up in the madness. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, guys, we do have an after show. Guys, if you have not yet, please become a member of the YouTube channel. We are going to hang out once this show concludes. We're hopping right into Discord, and you guys can ask me questions and harass me, and I'll harass you as well. We love this. Angriest American, my bad. Hello. The change to the moon. Nice to see ya. Welcome, everybody. It's insane. Oh my gosh. Wow. You guys are such beautiful people. You've been buying your son's baby diapers, wipes, formula, and clothes for months, and the kids these days don't want to work either. Yeah, I know. It's insane. Spenny Jacobson, 4 young kids, it's very difficult to get anything done. That's what I'm saying, yo. Like, why is the accessibility for healthcare so low? Why aren't there more, I don't know. Like, shouldn't these doctors have 2 appointments a day that are for emergencies? And if a patient is telling you, hey, I'm in pain, isn't there something you can do? Hop on the phone. I was like, can I even just get a doctor on the phone for 10 minutes? No, he's with patients right now. The frick? He doesn't have 10 minutes to go in and have a chat with me to tell me what I should do up until I have that appointment. Oh my word. Oh my word. My patience is running thin, y'all. My patience is running thin with this system. I'm about to do a whole Karen rant on Twitter about this. We need Donnie T to step on in and get this done. This is ridiculous. Right, Crypto Surfer? Do you agree with me or do you not? Everybody that watches this show has to agree with everything I say. I'm just kidding. Yeah. No, the thing is with urgent care, don't even get me started with urgent care, because urgent care, you'll walk in there and they'll be like, you know what? Yeah, we see you have this problem, but we can't run the tests you need. Also, you need to get a referral for a specialist. I've gone through this already. And I'm like, all right, if I need a referral for a specialist, can you refer me? They're like, no, your primary care needs to see you first to then get you that specialist. So it doesn't matter if you go to urgent care or not. They're still not going to help you. Like, this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Oh my gosh, Scott says, I love my favorite Yenta. Yes, thank you. Appreciate you. Jonathan said, I agree to the Zest. Yeah, if you agree with the Zest, put rocket emojis in there. Maybe put a little noodle emoji. Maybe put Delulu emojis. Maybe I'm fully off my rocker today, as I am every day. All right, continuing. We need 15 more likes for 100. Pamp it. We have coins to watch. Oh, shoot. Okay, friends. Gainers, losers. Gainers, up 10%, leading the way is Leo. Zcash is up 9.2%. Bitcoin Cash is up 4.69%. Esther is up 4.2%. And Morpho up 3.3%. Biggest losers are Memecore, down about 13%. MYX is down 9.7%. Mantle is down 6.1%. Arrow down 3.7%. And Starknet down about 3.5%. Looking at Ripple news. Ripple. They are expanding their institutional trading push with a new partnership with TJM. For all you Ripplers, put XRP in the chat. Let's get those XRP emojis out there. Ripple said they deepened their relationship with brokerage firm TJM Investments, buying a minority stake that takes it further into the behind-the-scenes infrastructure that institutions use to trade and settle assets. Ripple will support the trading and clearing operations of TJM, a U.S. regulated broker-dealer, as part of the arrangement. The companies did not disclose financial terms. The relationship builds on Ripple's institutional platform, Ripple Prime, that provides trading, financing, and collateral tools to hedge funds, asset managers, and family offices. TJM plans to use the connection to offer digital asset trading to clients in the coming months. Rather than running an exchange or pushing new tokens, Ripple has been positioning themselves as a service provider for firms that already operate inside TradFi rules. So for large investors, this appeal is less about chasing returns, more about access to familiar market structure, regulated intermediaries, and predictable settlement. So that is what's going on with TJM. There's posts all over the place. Everyone is bullish on XRP. If you go ahead and look at XRP, we are at $1.88. Again, where did we end up going yesterday? To our $1.83. Oh my God. Thank you for saying that for me. We want to hold support at this $1.83. We're currently at $1.87, up about 4%, 3.94% to be exacto. Bullishly, we're looking at that 200-day SMA at 259. Bearish level to watch is $1.44. Even more bearish is where we had this wick low, about that 80 cents. Momentum is at lows we haven't seen since November, and even before that, bam, July of 2024, which is giving some bottom energy. Now, we do have the money flow that is decreasing, the lowest money flow since back here, again, September of 2023. Let's take a gander. What were we doing September of 2023? March, April, August, September. So September of 2023, we're at about 49.50 cent XRP. And that's where the money flow is right now, guys. So many signals. The VWAP looks to have a nice move to the upside now that we are up about 4% officially. XRP, RSI, man, we are still bearish. We're in the trenches, but we're chopping it up, and there's a nice push here. I always root to go to oversold, relieve the selling pressure, move on. But it seems like we're doing quite swell here. This is no surprise. What up? Guys, I know we don't even have 100 likes, which means if we don't get at least 125, there is no rave today. We only have 90 likes. This is blasphemy, y'all. Blasphemy. I don't know if we're going to rave today. There's no love in the chat. We need likes. We need everything. We need everything in this chat. If we have no likes, we have no love. I don't know what we can do. Am I an XRP maxi? Absolutely freaking not. No. I'm not a maxi of anything. I'm not a maxi of anything but love. That's it. Let's look at Litecoin, because Litecoin, it is the right coin. Everybody loves Litecoin. Oh my gosh, hold on. Hold on. I need to pull up a podcast real quick since I'm talking about Litecoin. We do have 84 million podcasts with Kyle. He's a great guy. He had me on his podcast yesterday. We recorded it. He posted it. Go check it out. Like and retweet if you feel the need. It was a really good interview. We dove into so many things, here. We talked about Litecoin. We talked about my story. We talked about all of that sort of stuff. So, time traveler, hello, trillionaire, you're ready for Christmas. So is my heart. I want a jingle wingle. I'll tell you that right now. Jingle wingle. Speaking of Litecoin, $76.44. We're up about 3%. We want to hold the $74, push that 87. As you can see, the selling pressure was immense. Though if we do reject this about $74, we're going to look at the bearish scenario of 63, which was a huge obstacle in the past few years. Momentum is at lows we haven't seen since back here, was at June and July. RSI seems to be pretty decent. VWAP is moving up. Money flow is still decreasing. Again, looking at the RSI in a closer look, we are chopping it up in the bearish end of things. Ethereum. I need to see the Litecoin and ETH emojis in the chat, please. We are looking to create some footing here at $2,800 ETH. We're at $2,965, up about 5%. Obviously, our bullish scenario is just over 3K, which is a major psychological level. Looking over here, we have Market Cipher letting us know money flow is continuing to decrease along with that momentum. Though we got some curvature on this VWAP. We love curvature. We want a confident push over that zero line. Then we'll have some bullish energy here. RSI, chopping it up. Looking to have a nice little push. We like the push. Let's move it. Let's move it. I like to move it. You guys know that song? We like to move it. We like that. Wow. I am like, if I'm a maxi of anything, I would have to classify myself as a proof of work maxi. I do believe that proof of work is really like the only solid, mechanism that we have. What do I want for Christmas? I just want love. I want to hit 25,000 subscribers on YouTube. I just want love, to be honest. I don't really ask for things of material just because, we're not out here for earthly currency, y'all. That's not what we're working for. But I just want grace. I want love. And that's pretty much, that's really all I want. That's really all I want for Christmas. And for you guys to show up for our Christmas stream, because we're going to give away money.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Pump the likes, schmucks. Thumbs up emoji.
Noah's influencing you. Oh my word. I don't even think we have 100 likes. Therefore, I don't think we can rave today. I don't know. I've been waiting over 2 weeks to rave. We only have 97 likes. I'm a little upset. Where's the YouTube video? Let me go on his YouTube channel real quick. I think we collaborated. Hold on. I'm finding it. 84 million podcasts. Yes, there we go. Okay, perfect. So this is the video. It only has 12 likes. Oh boy. Thank you for having me. Oh shoot balls. What is going on here? Okay. Thank you for having me. I need a little heart emoji or something. Let's get a heart emoji. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, here is the episode with Kyle and I on his YouTube channel. He also posted it on X as well. There we go. And then there's a link for that in the chat. Here's the thing. Ian, I can't with you. This is the thing though. I posted this yesterday. Obviously, I have to speak about it. So yesterday, actually the 17th, and I realized it yesterday. The 17th technically was the 1 year, but it was still close enough. 1 year ago, my bank account got drained, and I was left with nothing, y'all. Obviously, I was left with the grace of God, but I was really left with nothing. It was a day that I'll never forget, and I feel like it was one of the biggest obstacles, but also a life-changing blessing. And when I took the time to reflect on it yesterday, I was just I was thinking to myself, how and why? And I was just thinking to myself, like, it's okay that that happened. Can I hold anger in my heart over it? No. Do I just forgive? Yeah, because at the end of the day, you have to have faith when it doesn't make sense. And I ended up coming to faith in a lot of different ways, but to sit back and say, you know what, I surrender this burden and it's aligned with the will. And when you come to that point, that is just something that nobody can take away from you. And I think that experience was a test. And I feel like I've been tested a lot throughout my life to see if I would do the right thing. And I was tested. I was told I would be nothing, leave social media, you will never make it without me, ... And for a while, I believed it. But then when my bank account got drained, I said to myself, this is it. And when I was told that I basically had to evacuate my own home, and when I was told I had to leave, I was like, you know what? This is my time. Because I was just relentlessly giving to people that did not appreciate it. And not that I wasn't being appreciated, but the action of what I was doing and that I was being taken advantage of. And a lot of people think that because I'm like, sometimes I'm a nice person, depending on if Gio's in the chat, but a lot of people try to mistake my kindness for weakness. And I don't do that. Like, you do not test me. And when I was tested like that, I was like, you know what? How am I going to go about this? Am I going to go on social media and blow it up? Am I going to go and out this person that did it? The answer is no. They ended up outing themselves. But I wasn't going to do that. I didn't say anything to anyone. But people were coming to me and saying, oh, I heard that this happened. I stayed quiet. We kept building on this channel. Despite every odd, starting from zero, again, not having a home, again. Like, I had to start from nothing. But it was a test to see if my faith would remain, even when it didn't make sense. And so I had to have faith in a higher power. I had to have faith in myself. And I had to have faith in you guys, because you guys backed me in that moment. And a lot of you didn't even understand what was going on, but you came to me and said, Randi, I heard A, B, and C, but I'm here for you. And that was a major sign for me that it wasn't about external people. It was really about us doing what we do on this channel every single day. So what I would like to tell people is that it's okay to start from zero. It's okay if people try to rob you of your mental health, your physical health in maybe some ways, and also your financial health. It's okay if they choose to rob you with that, because you know what? You'll learn from it and you'll move on and you'll come back strong. And do I feel like I'm still recovering from this in a few ways? Yes. But the fact that I now have an apartment that's mine, that nobody can tell me I have to leave, that nobody can take my money anymore, that is the biggest blessing. The fact that now I can build my life in peace. That is the biggest thing out of everything. And if you're in a bad situation and you feel like someone is taking advantage of you, leave now. Leave. Take control of your future. Do not let people take advantage of you. Because then when it's too late, you'll be sitting here like, what did I do? But even in that moment, if it gets to that point, you can still get better. Make sure no one has access to your bank account. Double, triple check with your bank or create a whole new account if that's what makes you feel better. Make sure you hide that private key so no one can get to it, because that was the next thing that someone was coming for. Flipping out. Oh my gosh, her private keys are gone. Yes, because that is what people cannot take from you. It doesn't matter if they find your phone. It doesn't matter if they find that actual physical cold storage wallet. They cannot do anything with it if they don't have your keys or the corresponding device. It doesn't matter. So button up everything. Make sure you have faith. Take the steps you need to make sure you guard yourself. That's all I have to say. Don't let people take advantage of you. Do not. And refine your mindset. So that's really what I wanted to say. So that, because a lot of people are like, you have to tell us more, you have to tell us more. And This comment right here said, what was the number one mindset shift? It was surrender. Surrender it. Surrender it. Because it happened, you can't change what happened, but you can change how you go forward. And so that was my mindset shift. I have to surrender. And people think surrender or submission means that you're a slave and you're in shackles, when really, in this case, it's about freedom. And I've reached a whole point of freedom that I never thought would be possible for me. So that is the message I wanted to send to people today. That is it. That is it. And I appreciate every single person that came in here. Sean, the Bible tells us that it's impossible to please God without faith. He's the way, the truth, and the life. Amen. Amen. Amen, my brother. It's all about the bone broth. It's true. I'm going to actually make some bone broth after this because I'm still kind of like, right now. But I don't know. Do we do a rave? Are we really doing this right now? I don't know. We're about the top of the hour. I need to see raves. I need to see raves in the chat. VF said, hey, Randy, love you. Keep doing what you do best. Aww. Thank you. Oh, darn. I see a lot of new people in the chat today. Hi, welcome to the show. I'm so happy to see you guys. Yes, I'm a free bird. Flying away into the distance. Are we doing a rave today? Everyone's leaving the show already. I don't know if we're doing a rave today. What's the point? What are we even doing here? What are we even doing? What's the purpose of life? What's the purpose? I guess it's to have hiccups because I have hiccups right now. All right. Let's see. Today we rave. Is that right? I don't know. I need to see an abundance of likes in the chat. I need to see everything going on here. I'll be right back.
Randi Hipper. I'm a Bitcoin bestie.
Just waking up from a nice dream. Bitcoin pumping on a live stream. Smile shine brighter than a high beam. Ever seen life trading on a widescreen? Bitcoin showing you the steps to own it. We got the alpha, I bet you want it. I'm having fun, send a lecture on it. Randy, put a little extra on it.
It's mutable and decentralized. No censorship or hard cap supply. It's open source and we classify the blockchain secure, and that's exactly why. It's hard money with a new plan. It bounced a lot like this new jam. If Bitcoin dipped, then we ain't gon' trip. I'ma be bullish on you, fam.
It's great for those who just DCA'd. If you stacking sats and you trying to save, some like to hodl, some like to trade. I'ma do both, just ride the wave. When price drops, don't get angry. Man, that's just how the game be. I seen worse, nothing really pains me. I'm a Bitcoin bull, can't change me.
It's best assets of the old times, like an 1849 gold mine. It's a gold rush happening in yo time. Every 4 years gonna blow mine. Let's see, investing. When Bitcoin met me, it blessed me. Positive, just how I live. All I gotta say is stay zesty.
I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it. I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it.
All right, raves in the chat, y'all. Let's get it. We're gonna do it anyway. Screw it. We're gonna do a little rave. We're gonna do a little rave stir. And then we're gonna do a Christmas giveaway next week. So I think Bitcoin is the winner here. We're gonna do some Bitcoin giveaways. Golden Giant said, great show as always. Wow, guys, maybe I'm crazy because like YouTube switched the ad. How many new people are in here today? If you've never attended the show and this is your first time, can you let me know if this is your first time in the show? There's so many of y'all. See, that's why I know YouTube's lying to us about the numbers. That's how I know. All right. Oh my gosh, I wish I can have a bagel. I need a bagel right now. Let's rave. Let's do this thing. Let's do this. Where's my beautiful thing here? Yeah. Thumbs up if you like the show.
Dance the night, forget your woes. Click that button, let it blow. Party's pumping, lights are flashing.
Oh, this is hitting.
Beats are crashing. Join the vibe, let's get it smashing. Don't hold back, no time for dashing.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe. To the rhythm, feel the vibe. Oh shoot! Let the energy revive.
Read it, post it, let them know. Groove together, feel the flow. Hearts and shares, we start to grow. In this rave, we steal the show. Thumbs go up and spirits fly.
Woo!
Touch the sky. With the top, we amplify. Cheers and lights won't let us die.
Scammers, Ponzi schemes. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Feel the rhythm, feel the vibe. Feel the zesty tribe. Let the energy revive.
Oh, girl, baby girl. Don't even play.
All these pumping lights are flashing, colors buzzing, beats are crashing. Join the vibe, let's get it smashing. Don't hold back, no time for dashing.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Feel the rhythm, feel the vibe. Feel the zesty tribe. Let the energy revive. Whoa. Wow, man. Wow. Wow. I saw someone say, hold on. Who was it? Da, 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 da. VF said, it's my first time on your live, but I watch your videos. Aww. Well, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed our rave. I hope you enjoyed our crazy shenanigans on the live. Someone said they were watching us in Switzerland, but they live in DC. Well, hello, my Swiss friend for the moment. Shock value. Please make sure that you continue to like and hang out with us because we're trying to do good for the world and change the world. And the way we do that is by raving and spreading love and joy. And that is my goal for the world, to spread love and joy everywhere. That's it. Haven, nice to see you. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys for just being such wonderful people. You guys are the light of the world, and I appreciate you so much. We are going to hop into the Discord right now because we are at the top of the hour. So have a beautiful weekend, an amazing Friday. Yay. We're going to get after it this weekend. Please make sure you keep calm and huddle on. Go touch grass. Go touch water. Go touch sand. Go touch snow. Whatever's outside your freaking door. Go outside. Bitcoin is the winner, so we are going to give away Bitcoin on Christmas. I am crazy. I'll be live on Christmas. Who freaking cares? We're going berserk out here. So I hope you guys set your reminders for our Christmas Eve and Christmas Day streams. We're just going to be live Monday through Friday next week, just like any other time. So I'm very bullish on it. I'm very excited. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for your love. You motivate me every single day. So if you have not yet, please, again, smash the like, subscribe, share it out with friends, and I will see you in the Discord right now. And as always, stay zesty. And yee-haw!